Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Amelia. Okay, so it's the time of the week again when we get messages to you from your divine masculines, from your soulmates. So let's have a look and see what messages your person wants to pass on to you this week. And I think at the end, I'm going to pull a few cards asking what your next best steps are. So what, advice for you, divine feminines and people watching. Okay, so our first card, our first message. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So I see this as being like two messages in one. The first is that something unexpected is coming in. So if you've been working to bring in something new, if you've been manifesting, it hasn't been in vain, it's coming in. The second thing is that some of you might be having issues around self-worth. Now, these could be lifelong issues. Maybe you've always had to put other people first. Maybe in the past you've been made to feel guilty about going after what makes you happy. Also, this could be specific with your connection. You might have trouble, and this came through in the last reading I did actually on Monday. You might now have trouble because of your previous struggles and experiences in accepting, in being that empress who's in the receptive energy and accepting the blessings coming in. So do be aware of that. Okay, the second message, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Okay, beautiful. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. So 3 really lovely cards. If any of you watching are in doubt as to whether the connection is mutually felt, yes, absolutely. Okay. Let's get some more messages. Spirit, please bring through the highest and best messages at this time. Oh, yeah, exactly. I'm sorry I held myself back with you, which makes sense. That's why these messages are coming through about Cupid's arrows and loving you and feeling this connection and thinking of you. Because for some of you, you haven't had this reassurance in the 3D because your divine masculines held themselves back. How could you still love me after all I've done? Yeah, so feeling very guilty for holding back, for not making you feel comfortable and safe, I'm hearing, within this connection. Now, for some of you, you might be thinking, yeah, I didn't feel safe and it did hurt, it was painful. Others of you might be thinking, okay, I can move past this. Maybe it's a combination of both, but your divine masculine really does feel that they've messed up, they've done something wrong. And looking at the situation from their perspective, imagining how you feel, they're wondering if you can trust them again, if you can forgive them. You are an angel. My family and upbringing are a bigger factor than I realised, and I feel very strongly this has something to do with why they held themselves back. So if there's something unconventional about your situation, if in order to move forward with you in the 3D, they would have to reveal something about themselves that other people don't know, that was a factor in them holding back and them hesitating. Any outmoded, outdated facades they would have to drop, any values that they're holding on to that were never really theirs but passed on from parents, a way of seeing the world, a particular paradigm. Okay, what's on the back? Let's have a look. I miss you regardless of how things seem. So you might be in complete separation. You might be in communication still. You might be seeing one another, but your communication is a bit shallow. Or it's not about your connection, or if you see each other, you don't get the chance to speak. Okay. So let me put these to one side and we'll get into our tarot reading. But it does seem, give thanks for the blessings soon to come your way. It does seem that things are going to change. Okay, so let's have a look at more messages for you. So both through the tarot cards and any intuitive messages that want to come through. And then, like I said, we'll get some advice for you guys watching. Okay, so messages please from the divine masculines. And we want some good messages today, getting straight to the core of things with some good insight, lots of truth, lots of information, please. Okay, the 9 of Wands with the Ace of Wands. If you add the Ace to the 9, we get the 10 of Wands, dropping a burden. So for some of you, your divine masculines are dropping something. It could be a behavior, a mindset, some kind of destructive, I'm hearing destructive behavior, you know, like something, what's it called? Being self-destructive, doing something to deliberately mess themselves up, or this connection. Yeah, driving forward successfully. You could be dealing with a Cancer. We have all fire signs here as well, Leo, Aries and Sagittarius. Judgment, making a decision, driving in, coming toward you for a second chance. The Chariot can be, you know, physical travel, so quite literally coming towards you. I can see the Ace of Pentacles on the back with an offer. The Magician has this wand, the same wand that the guy in the Chariot has. So what was that card? Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. And there's another card in this deck, I'm sure it's this deck, that talks about manifesting miracles. So your divine masculine is coming towards you to manifest what might seem like a miracle. Now, it's either going to seem miraculous to you because this is totally unexpected behavior after they've released this burden, or they might feel it's going to be a miracle if you now accept them. But they're coming forward, they're driving forward to bring you clarity. Why? Because they see you as their divine counterpart. Okay. The burden might involve other people, other people's opinions, not even people that they've actively been talking to about this connection, but people that they think would have something to say. Like I said, that society or community. The King of Cups, a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But someone who is in love, very much in love. But look, they didn't get up, they just sat there. Even though this opportunity came in for them, you know, for you both, between you both, it was passionate. Very sexual. So maybe you were intimate, or maybe there was lots of sexual energy, but they just sat here, you know, being very rigid, very quiet about their feelings, trying to be secure and grounded, even though this connection kind of blew you both out of the water. They carried on trying to keep things exactly as they were in their lives. Yeah, look at this, the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So I've got a message that's coming through. Okay, so your person probably missed an opportunity, maybe several, to do something passionate and exciting with you. It doesn't have to just be, you know, they missed an entire opportunity to move forward. It could be that a couple of times you invited them out, you know, you were going out with friends and said, hey, do you want to come? I think you might enjoy this, or whatever. But they kept pulling themselves back. It could also be in a more general way, you know, you were very excited and passionate in that sense, they were restrained. Along with that, Spirit's telling me they missed out on some kind of romance, or, you know, really lovely, fond feelings, an expression of that. They didn't do that. Now, when they come towards you, it's not necessarily going to be in the way that you might have been with them. So if you were passionate, if you were romantic, gentle, all of that, it might be that that moment has gone. Your person has jumped. What I'm getting, what I'm trying to put into words, is that your person has jumped from that kind of, you know, excitement, innocence at the start, that gentle energy of building up. They missed that. They did miss that. But they've had that realization. They've been, you know, they're serious. So you might not get that kind of romantic thing going on with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Instead, you're going to get someone who skipped that level, and now they're serious. They're thinking about grounding this connection, moving forward. So they might actually come in a bit strong, and out of nowhere you might get talk about, you know, where are we going to live together? What kind of home do you want? how are we going to sort out finances? What kind of car should we buy together? And you're thinking, whoa, okay, what? You know, we haven't even been on dates or anything like that. That sort of a thing. So wherever you are in your commitment, Spirit is saying that your divine masculine is about to try and push this forward, you know, from, say, I don't know, a 4 to a 10. We're jumping several steps because they're coming in so serious, really hot and heavy. So you might need to say calm down, or you might be thrilled. But yeah, they did miss this opportunity for kind of this playfulness of the past. And they're not coming in trying to recreate that. They're coming in as though, you know, you've had that and now they're going on to the next step. I hope that makes sense. Okay, the Magician in reverse, Seven of Cups reverse, and the Sun in reverse. Okay. Tell me more, please, about the Sun reversed. Why is this reversed? Okay, yeah, okay, we're back to the Lovers. Could be dealing with a Gemini. Yeah, we do have strong Gemini energy here with the Magician as well. Leo energy too. Okay, so, yeah, your person was confused. Your divine masculine was confused in the past. I'm hearing, for some of you, they were quite flirtatious with other people, entertaining other people. I'm just being told, for some of you, your person left you for someone else. Now they want to come back. Perhaps, okay, very specific now, they're coming back because of a child, a pregnancy. Either you found out you were pregnant and told them and it's their child, or they got someone else pregnant and they realized, you know, it's just a bit of a messy situation. So they have a child with that person now, yes, but they don't want to be in a romantic connection with the person that they had the child with. Yeah, and we do have the Sun here, which can talk about pregnancy. I feel there was some sort of pregnancy that you know how you hear about people getting pregnant on purpose to try and cement a situation, that sort of a thing. I don't think it's worked. And yeah, the Page of Pentacles can be a child. Anyway, let me go back several steps to my original message. Yes, so some of you, your person was romantically involved or considering other people, or sort of light flirtations, but it still bothered you, understandably. They're not doing that anymore. For others of you, it was just that your person was confused by this connection. You know, they were trying to put it into a slot. Is this friendship? Am I in love? But hold on, love doesn't normally feel this way. Normally it comes with conditions or whatever it was. But they're not confused. They're wondering, have I had this realization too late? You know what? I'm going to go in. I'm going to try anyway. And like I said, it's not going to be a cup they offer. It's not going to just be, oh, I'm so fond of you, let's go on a date. It's going to be, should we buy a flat or a house? Should we get 2 cars or share one? You know, it's serious stuff. It's something very grounded. We have earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, they're coming in for another chance. They've made a decision and they are very firm, fixed and firm with their intent. Let's look more into Judgment. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. Some of them might be giving something up to come towards you. Now, this could be something like a home, finances. You know, if your person has to sell a house and divide that money with someone, they're coming away with less, that sort of a thing. But Pentacles can be, I'm really feeling in this instance, those, you know, institutions, institutionalized thoughts, behaviors, leaving those behind to start anew. The Three of Cups. So like I said, quite literally leaving behind a situation they're unhappy with, including another person, or a third party energy. So those thoughts, those behaviors, a way of doing things. Tell me about the Chariot, please. Look, this is why they are so intent on coming towards you and building something, because you're the Empress to them. You know, you have the qualities of all four queens combined, and yet you've come out in the reverse because this connection has knocked your confidence. You know, they haven't always seen you as this empress. Like I said, they were either confused or entertaining other people, romantic, or just anybody, you know, friends, family, whoever. Maybe you're shining now. Maybe, you know, you've got stuff together, or you've made some sort of movement or progress, and they now realize you're serious things are happening in your life, and you're about to move on without them. Okay, what else have we got? The Page of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, exactly. You're not playing small anymore. You've been working diligently on something, and it's coming together. If you've had this kind of energy where you've both been secretly watching each other, but you both kind of suspect that the other has been watching, whether or not you have stopped watching them, your divine masculine thinks you have, you know, that life is happening, you're out there, you're doing things, you're not concerned about what they're doing anymore. I was just about to say, Spirit is telling me, and I was going to clarify this after, that there's something they're holding back. Perhaps, you know, it's about to come out with the Knight of Swords. This isn't holding back, this is speaking. So let me just pause here and get another deck, and we'll see what this is. This is something they were holding back because it came through as an intuitive message in my head, and also through the card. So definitely something going on here. Okay, clarify the Knight of Swords. Tell us more about whatever this communication is. Okay, you've got the Hanged Man, the Three of Wands reversed, the Ace of... Yeah, well, they're coming in to explain themselves, why it took so long, why they blocked every single attempt you made at moving things forward. Like I said, not necessarily just the big things, the small things, you know. Oh, I'm going to this cafe. I know you like... I don't know, you mentioned you like this specific kind of caramel mocha whatever, and they make it here, do you want to come? Or I'm going to see a band and I know you like this music, that sort of thing. And it was just no, 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 no. And they're coming in to tell you about this confusion. And like I said, they couldn't place this connection. It didn't make sense. It was more than friendship. It was more giving and forgiving than romantic relationships they'd experienced. You know, something almost like... what do you call it? The feelings that parents have for children, you know, it's a more there's more give in that relationship. You're not going to say, well, you've upset me, goodbye, you know, like you could do in a romantic relationship. But at the same time, it's not that they were just, it's not a maternal or paternal situation. So they were having a hard time placing this relationship, and they're coming towards you to explain this. You know, speed. I'm hearing ferocious. There is something very overwhelming about this Chariot, Knight of Swords energy. Yeah, you really might have to say, okay, do you know what? Just calm down. Let's have some tea. Start from the beginning. That sort of thing. Okay. Tell me about the Five of Wands, please. The Seven of Swords. Spirit's saying somebody could be up to something, someone surrounding the both of you, probably on their side. If they found out about you, they may have blocked communication from coming through. So if your person, if you sent your person a text message and this other person who's interfering saw it first, they may have deleted it, that kind of a thing. It doesn't have to just be, you know, a romantic third party. It could be an interfering friend. I'm specifically getting a sibling, a brother or a sister. You know, a sibling who's overbearing and thinks they know best, and maybe thinks that this connection isn't a good idea, or doesn't trust you because they don't understand the connection, that sort of a thing. So that's quite a specific message for some of you, maybe just one of you. Okay, we have a card that flipped. Let's see. Yeah, look at this, the Hermit and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So I'm still getting that same message. The interference of someone else or other people created some kind of confusion, a misinterpretation of an action, of an event, a misunderstanding. It caused you and your person to retreat from one another, to stop giving to one another. And it was somebody else's sneaky behavior that caused this. So let's say you said to your divine masculine, or say it's your divine masculine's birthday, and you sent a message, and this message never got through because of the interference of somebody. That made your divine masculine retreat, thinking you didn't care, and you thought, well, that's off. You know, I put myself out there. I wished him or her a happy birthday. They didn't say anything back. I'm going to stop giving too. That's a very specific example. It could be anything like that, but something happened through someone else's interference that caused a bit of distance here. Now, not to worry, because like I said at the start, your divine masculine is dropping this burden, is dropping this energy, is dropping their interest in this sneaky other person. And look, moving forward towards you for a second chance, regardless of what other people have done in the past or are trying to do. Brilliant. Okay, so good. Let's clear this away and let's get a few cards looking at the advice for you, Divine Feminines. Next best steps. Okay. Let's use a fresh deck for that. So Spirit, please give us some good advice. Messages for the next best steps, please, for my Divine Feminines, my high vibrational soulmates watching. What's the next best move in this connection? Okay. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Eight of Wands. Very interesting, from the slowest moving energy to some of the fastest moving energy. Okay. The Hanged Man in reverse on the back. So you have possibly been feeling stuck because you're waiting for this connection to move forward. And it hasn't been. Now, you might have been waiting for an offer, a reply, a message, an apology, some kind of action. It will vary depending on your situation, but things were going very slowly. Not only has this animal died, you know, it's withered down to the skull, and now the skull is growing moss. That's how long you may have felt that you've been waiting. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. You kept waiting because you knew you're going to receive a return on your investment. Now, this might be coming in with the Eight of Wands, a quick message, again, the internet, a text message, something like that. And it's about increased stability, increased commitment. For some of you, Spirit's saying it's time for you to get moving. So let me just clarify this. Yeah, the Star, okay. The Lovers in the reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so either way, this is good. It's either taken as it resonates, you'll know which applies. If you've been keeping yourself stuck and you're starting to feel disempowered because of that, take steps, however small, in whatever direction, connected to this connection directly or not. Start taking steps, and that will make you feel more hopeful. That will bring in good luck with the Star card as well. You know, being in high vibration, attracting similar things, finding your hope again, and the Star is healing. Okay, if the message is that you are going to now receive this communication, again, same thing, it's going to get things moving, it's bringing in hope and healing. I'm hearing divine guidance as well, so guardian angels, spirit guides, your higher selves working on this connection to bring it back, you know, into the upright. It slipped a bit potentially into the shadow side of things, and that comes with a you know, fear. We're sort of fearful when we hear the shadow side, but remember, the shadow energy is the feminine energy, which is about looking within, being receptive. So there's been you know, quite a lot of introspection, maybe distance. It's now time for you to both step out, step forward, to reconnect. The Eight of Pentacles doing exactly that. Now focusing on the external 3D reality, your situation in the 3D, building like these vertebrae, you know, one on top of the other, building yourselves a good solid foundation and a good solid commitment moving forward. So this is really either, the advice is to get moving if you're feeling called to begin working practically, moving towards this 10 of Pentacles stability, whether you can do that with your Divine Masculine now or take steps on your own, or this is coming in and then the same thing applies, building up towards this stability. Specific message: if you're an Aquarius, you're on the right path. If you are a Gemini, you might not be on the right path, but you'll know why. Again, take steps to rectify that. Okay, so I'll leave it here, Divine Feminines. If you'd like to book a reading with me, the link to do so is below. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll be back again on Friday when we'll have a look at what's hidden from you in this connection, whether 3D or 5D based. Okay, bye.